In this video, I am going to discuss tutorial 4, matrices and systems of linear equation. So let's start with question number 1. Given matrix A, B, C and D, find B plus 2C. So let's start the first question. Firstly, write matrix B plus 2 times matrix C. So before we can add these two matrices, the first thing you should do is multiply 2 with matrix C. So I am going to write back matrix B then multiply 2 with C will give you matrix 8, negative 4, 8, 0, 2, 0. Now since we have the same order of matrix, we can add two matrices. So 1 plus 8 is 9, negative 6, 8, 1, 4, 3. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so let's continue with question B. C plus D transpose. If you see the symbol T at the top of a matrix, it means transpose. So first of all, we are going to write back matrix C plus matrix D with the symbol T at the top. So that symbol means transpose. And to transpose a matrix, we have to use the Rocco rule. So what does Rocco means? Row becomes column. Right, so first I am going to transpose the matrix D. So how do we transpose that? So this is the row of matrix D. So if you transpose that row, it will become the column. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is negative 1 and 2 will be the column. Same goes for every row. 0 and 1 will be the column. Negative 3, 2. So now you have D transpose there. So you can add the two matrices since they have the same order. Therefore, the final answer 3, 0, 4, 1, negative 2, 2. Done? Okay, so for the next question, C, 2DC. So multiply D and C. Okay, write matrix D. Then matrix C. So how do we multiply two matrices? So first, we need to use the first row, the first column. And then we're going to multiply. So negative 1 times 4 plus 2 times negative 2. Okay, so continue with the next row with the same column. Then 0 times 4 plus 1 times negative 2. And the third row, negative 3 times 4 plus 2 times negative 2. And then we are going to continue with the second column of C. So negative 1 times 4 plus 2 times 0. And then 0 times 4 plus 1 times 0. Negative 3 times 4 plus 2 times 0. And last one with the third column, -1 times 1 plus 2 times 0, 0 times 1 plus 1 times 0, -3 times 1 plus 2 times 0. Okay, then calculate. Use your calculator. That will give you -8, -2, -16, -4, 0, -12, -1, 0, and -3. So if you don't want to calculate manually, then you can just use your calculator. Then lastly, we are going to multiply 2 with DC. Then final answer is -16, -4, -32, -8, 0, -24, -2, 0, and -6. Okay, so done. Okay, move on to question D, B times A. This is the same as the previous question. You just need to multiply B with A. And if you multiply these two matrices, okay, let's check the order. Matrix B, the order is 2 by 3 matrix, and matrix A is 3 by 3 matrix. So if you multiply these two matrices, you will have the answer is 2 by 3 matrix. So how do I get the answer 2 by 3 matrix? You check the number at the back of matrix B, and you check the number at the front of matrix A. It must have the same value. Then the result is 2 by 3 matrix. So I am going to leave this question to do on your own. So we will proceed with the next question, E. Oops. Sorry. So we will proceed with question E. A times A transpose. So first write matrix A. And you already know how to transpose a matrix. So A transpose is 2, 1, -5, 4, 3, 1, -2, 3, 2. So remember, the row will be the column. So now I am going to use calculator to multiply these two matrices, and that will give me 36, -11, 6, 26, 3, -11, 3, and 17. Okay? So how about the last question? How about the last question? F. B squared. How do we find B squared? So actually B squared is the same as B times B. So how do we multiply B with B? Before you multiply, you need to check the order of matrix. So how about the order of matrix B? If you see the order of matrix B is 2 by 3, and this is 2 by 3, can we multiply these two matrices? So as I told you before, we need to check the number. 3 and 2 is not the same number. So therefore, no solution. So that's all for question number 1. So next task for you is to try and do question number 2 and 3 on your tutorial. So good luck!